I caught my gaslighting husband having an affair. But I fell in love with her instead for months. Something felt off. My husband had grown secretive, guarding his phone like a treasure chest and giving vague answers about where he was going. Naturally, I suspected he was having an affair. One night, he claimed he was going to John's place, his best friend. But I knew John was out of the country, so I tracked his location. It led me to a bar. Heart thudding. I walked inside, scanning the dimly lit room. My eyes landed on him in the far corner, sitting with a woman, laughing over a shared beer. My stomach dropped. Just then, he turned his head toward me. I panicked and ducked behind a nearby table, my breath caught in my throat. But he wasn't looking at me, he was calling the waitress. Relieved but devastated, I slipped out quietly and went home. I cried myself to sleep that night. Around 2 a.m., he stumbled into bed, reeking of alcohol, kissed my forehead, and smiled like nothing was wrong. Had a great time at John's, he lied, without a hint of guilt. I lay there pretending to sleep, replaying the bar scene in my head. What did she have that I didn't? The way he looked at her, he'd never looked at me like that. The next morning, I awoke to breakfast in bed, 2 eggs over easy, crispy bacon, and toast with chocolate syrup spelling out happy anniversary. My love, he wasn't in the room. I walked to the bathroom, and he slipped in behind me, kissing my cheek. Morning, babe. I stepped away. I know you're cheating, I said flatly. He froze. What are you talking about? I laid it all out, his lies, the bar, the woman. He stared for a moment. Then he laughed, not really laughed. So hard he could barely breathe. You think I'm cheating on you with her asterisk. I stormed off. He followed. Let me explain, he pleaded, please. Just 30 seconds, against my better judgment. I let him talk. He reminded me of a dinner months ago where he got drunk and told me about his long-lost sister, separated as children, because their mom couldn't afford to raise them both. She was adopted by an aunt across the country. He told me the woman I saw at the bar was her Jill. They'd only just reconnected through state records and Facebook messages. He didn't tell me because he wasn't sure if they'd get along and didn't want to get my hopes up. I didn't fully buy it. So I asked to see the messages. He showed them. I asked to meet her. He agreed that we had anniversary plans, but arranged to meet Jill after dinner. The day passed quietly. We got our massages. We smiled through small talk, but I couldn't shake the uneasy feeling. At dinner, his phone buzzed. Jill, asking where we were. Did she know I'm coming? I asked. No, that set me off. Why keep me a secret? We left for the bar. Anxiety chewed at my stomach. We found her at the counter, chatting with the bartender. My heart stopped. She was beautiful, brown hair, green eyes, and the kind of smile that makes you feel seen. She smiled at me. I smiled back. We talked, we laughed, we drank. Everything felt oddly natural. When she asked if she could stay with us while looking for work, I surprised myself by saying yes. Over the next month, Jill and I became inseparable. Shopping, spa days, late night movies, she made me feel alive, seen, cherished. One evening, over dinner, my husband asked Jill how she liked staying with us. She glanced at me. I have everything I need right here, she said, smiling. Time passed. My husband and I grew distant. I couldn't stop thinking about Jill. I dreamed about her. Fantasized about a life together. One night, I asked her, do you like me? She smiled, of course. I mean more than just a friend. She leaned in, lifted my chin, and kissed me. That kiss changed everything. I never told my husband I was bi. We decided to keep our feelings secret, but soon, secrets turned into daily passion. When he went to work, we were together in every way: bedroom, kitchen, even the attic. It felt like magic. Until one afternoon, we heard the front door. It was him. He dropped his briefcase, his eyes filled with horror. Double quotes. What? Is this? We froze. He cried. He yelled. He asked how we could betray him. Jill tried to talk to him, but they ended up shutting behind closed doors. Words like traitor, sickening, and should have stayed gone echoed through the walls. I stepped in. Told him not to speak to her like that. His grief twisted into fury. You cheated. With my sister. He left the next morning. I cried. He returned. Later with divorce papers. When I showed Jill, she just laughed. Guess I got what I wanted, she teased. I laughed too. Not because it was funny, because I was free. Months later, we were living together, openly. She got a nursing job. I smiled more. I cooked more. I danced in the kitchen again. Loving her was never the plan, but it was exactly what I needed.